Alright, welcome to Foundational Art Class with me, Mr. Leo. Today we'll be drawing with simple shapes. And as young artists, the hardest thing to achieve is good proportion. This practice will help with that because the world is just full of simple shapes and very complex shapes. Plus, art is stress relieving, it's good for your brain, builds fine motor skills, and enhances focus and flow. Well, today we're drawing 3 different kinds of dinosaurs using simple shapes, and the tools we'll need are our pencils, our markers, Sharpie or ink pen, and an eraser. Good to have you, Zayla. Yeah, you guys should share your drawings on the page. It'd be really nice to see them. They look really cool. Anyway, we will get going right away. Let's go to our paper. And let's get our pencils out. So first we're gonna sketch. Let's find the center of our paper. Hey DJ in Brooklyn, good to have you guys. Hey Tita Elsa. Hi Hannah. I think I want to do mythological creatures possibly next week on Monday. Okay, so right in the center, let's get our pencil. And right in the center of our paper, I want you guys to make a bean shape. And this bean is facing downwards, okay? So let's draw this bean. These are bean dinosaurs. Very rare dinosaur type. Remember, you guys are just sketching. And I am drawing with a bit more pressure, just so you guys could see it. Hey Sanaya, good to have you again. So go ahead and get your bean shape, guys. Next thing, I want us to make an oval. Let's get that oval down. On one part of the bean. And then we will draw another oval, and this one's a lot smaller. And if you look over here, it's about half the size. We want to use points of references to help us. So next to this one, it's about half the size. And those of you who are coming in late, all we did was we drew a bean and 2 ovals. Also, this is just our first drawing of 3. All right, guys, let's move on. Now I want us to make a rectangle. And I want you guys to make a rectangle over here as well. Oh, sorry, Sanaya. I'll slow down a little bit. I didn't realize I was going so fast. Okay, I'll take this as an opportunity to shape up my sketch a little bit before I go ahead and draw those lines in. It's always good to make our lines better when we're sketching, because this is a time where we can't really make mistakes, because we could just draw over our lines and we could erase the sketch lines afterwards. Hi Anna and Ezra. So all we did was we made a bean shape, an oval, another oval, and 2 rectangles. Okay, I'm gonna move on. I want another rectangle back here. And it's roughly the same shape and size as this one here. See? And this is going to be the back leg. So I want you guys to kind of lightly just fill this in, just so we know it's back there. And by filling it in, it kind of even helps it recede to the back. Oops, let me clean the camera a little bit. Oh, okay, there. Nice focus. Okay, now we're gonna make another rectangle, and this one's gonna go out here. Just like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and lightly fill that in as well. Just so we know that that's the back leg for now. Okay guys, I want us to make a circle out here. Actually, it's gonna be more of like an egg shape. So it's kind of larger on this side and thinner as it goes out this way. So think of an egg. Think of an egg, but it's tilted to the side, like that. I want us to connect this now. This is going to be the head. So let's find a point down here. We'll say this is the jaw of the dinosaur. And we will make a really long curve going downwards, and then we connect it to the bean, to our first bean shape, like that. How are we doing, guys? Now let's do that for the other side here. And let's bring it down right on top of our rectangle. Am I still going too fast, Sanaya? I'll slow down a little bit more, sorry. And we still have 2 more drawings after this, okay? So don't worry. Let's go ahead and get that tail in. This leg is just a rectangle, Sanaya. See? You just draw this rectangle back here. It's the same as this one, and this one. Except the ones in the front, they have ovals to attach themselves to the big bean shape that we made. Let's do our tail. So I like to make a line. So think of this line as like the skeleton of the tail. And that way we can kind of compose where the tail is going to go before we commit to making more lines than we want. Okay, so I want my tail to go down this way. And now I'll fill it up. So from this back leg, I'm gonna go ahead and follow my line going down up to this point. And I'll do it again from the top here, from the top of the back of my dinosaur. We'll go follow that skeleton, quote skeleton, and get it to that point. See? And then that's the tail. Pretty easy, right? And we need a face. I'm just gonna make a little curved arc and a little dot for his nose and a smile. There. That's it for our sketch phase. Let's get our markers. Let's get our Sharpie or our ink pens, you guys. I think I'm gonna use my ink pen. Whoops, whoa. All right. I'm gonna start with the head here. just gonna make a little smile for my face. We're not gonna draw out all the lines. I want you guys to focus on the contour, meaning it's just the outline of our dinosaur. So if you guys could follow along, let's go down the jaw and then down the neck. Let's go over the back of our dinosaur here and around the tail. I'm gonna go from this point and connect. Okay, and then around the tail. And we can overlap this leg here because that'll look like it's the back leg. So go ahead and go past that leg, but we still have to draw it out. Since we're here, let's go ahead and make that rectangle there. But we aren't going over this leg right now. Here, this is actually going to be towards us. So let's go from this part of the oval down. Let's get that rectangle around, up, over, but not all the way over, okay? We'll just leave it there and then make another line here too. That way it feels like this is connected to this whole thing. And the back leg is still connected, but it's far back there. We don't really see it, right? So let's continue to the dinosaur's, what do you call this? Torso? Stomach? And then we'll do the same for this leg because it's towards us. We need to show that it connects to the body. So let's go ahead and do that. So this is like the dinosaur's shoulder, I guess. So let's keep that open. Let's go down the length of the rectangle. There. And this leg is in the back, and we've already colored it in with our pencil a little bit, so we know. I want you guys to continue the neck, and we're gonna go past this rectangle, the back leg. So let's go ahead and follow our neck all the way up and around. Let's go draw our eyes and nose. Then we can finish up that last leg. And I'm not really sure if dinosaurs have nails, but we can make these little curves. So they kind of look like those elephant nails, or are they nails? Elephant toes. So little toes, little dinosaur toes. And that's our first dinosaur for today. Torso, yeah, it's a torso. Number 1, thanks for following along. That's just our first dinosaur for Terrible Lizard Tuesdays. So this is a good, big, long-necked vegetarian dinosaur. Now we got a nice, new, fresh piece of paper. We're gonna move on to our next dinosaur. I wonder if you guys can guess what we're drawing for this one. So this is where you guys will see the value of the bean shape, the almighty bean. So let's go from the center. I want you guys to make a bean once more. Beans are super important in art somehow. So let's make that bean, guys. We're starting with a bean. And I'm just sketching it out. Rarely do I ever get the first line to be exactly where I need it. So we're just shaping it as if it was like clay, right? Because the more we sketch, the closer we are to that perfect shape we want. Okay. I think I'll choose this one to be my front side this time, okay? And for my head, think of an egg. So this is an egg, right? An egg shape. It's kind of thicker on the bottom and thinner on the top. We're gonna tilt it to its side like this. That's how I like to draw most of my heads anyway. So it's like an egg tilted to the side. So let's make that egg, but it's gonna be a big one, a big egg. Are egg shapes oval? Nope, this one's not a T-Rex. Good guess though. Everyone wants a T-Rex. That's like the very iconic dinosaur, isn't it? Okay. And for our legs, we need another oval down here, and then a bigger one on the back. For some reason, four-legged animals have bigger and stronger leg muscles usually, so we got to show that. So bigger oval facing vertically. And this one is, I guess these drawings are slightly more complicated than the ones we usually do, but that's okay. We'll fluctuate. We'll do complicated ones and very easy ones. Oh, so smart. Yes, it is a Triceratops. Good job. Now let's make a rectangle. A rectangle that connects to our ovals. Stegasaurus. You know, it's not a Stegosaurus, it's a Triceratops, but this form could be turned into a Stegosaurus. It's really easy too. Okay, let's make another rectangle, and this is going to be the inner leg, or not the inner leg, sorry, the leg that is further out. So let's go ahead and lightly color that in, just so we know, so we don't get confused. Oh, thank you. Now we'll do another one. And then this is the leg, the Triceratops front leg, but it's receding to the back, away from us, further away from our view. So that's why we're kind of coloring it in a little bit. Okay, so this is gonna be a weird shape because it's kind of like a fan, but it's like a fan on its side. So I need you guys to kind of follow along. So from here, so there's more of a corner. I started with an oval, I know, but there's more of a corner, and then it goes up along that oval, so it's like a fan shape, see? And then it connects to the face here. See that, guys? And then the other side of the fan, it just kind of recedes to the back of the Triceratops head here. See that fan shape on its side? Oh, sorry about that. I'll give it a moment. Dinosaurs are super fun to draw, I think. Okay. So this is just a fan shape over here, Sanaya. See? That's all I did. Shall we make our tail, guys? So our tail, let's make a line. And remember, we're just making that line so we can kind of feel out where we want to put our tail. So it's like a skeleton. Pretend it's a skeleton. And then we're going to connect it from the back. And then we lead it towards that point. And then we'll do the same for the bottom. Hey, Lunja. All right. I think that's a pretty good shape. A really important thing for the Triceratops are its horns, right? So horns are just triangles. Let's make one on the top of our egg shape here. See? Triangle. And then I want you guys to make a curve over here. That's going to be where another horn is. And you have to pretend that the other horn is in the back. Oh, good. I'm glad I'm not freezing for you others out there. So this curve kind of shows us where we're going to put our next horn. So let's go ahead and make another horn going out. So it's just a cone shape. We've made cones before. So it's almost like a triangle, except it's curved at the bottom. So it feels like there's more form. And let's do it for, let's make another cone shape on the back. And think of it as like how we did one of these legs. They're just further back behind our head here. So we'll just shade it a little bit. There. We got most of the form of our Triceratops, except we need an eye. So I'm gonna make a little eye over here. And then maybe it's a little angry. So I made a little diagonal line. And then a little circle inside. Color it in. Then a little dot for the nostril. You know, I think I'm gonna go back to my cutesy eye. I'm gonna erase the eye really quick. I like the cutesy eye. So I make a little circle to the side, and then a circle on the inside, and there. That changes the feeling of the Triceratops right away. And then I'm just gonna make a little smile. There, that's a happy Triceratops. So we have everything here that we need to draw our Triceratops. So let's put away our sketching tool here, our pencils. Let's put it down. And grab your markers, guys, either an ink pen or a Sharpie marker. Okay. And let's get going. I think I want to do this horn first. So let's make a curve on the bottom. And let's find that point. We'll bring it up. Bring it back down. There. We are going to go past this other cone shape. We're going to go down to the nose. And this triangle we made, I want you to make a curve below it, or a curve for the bottom, the base. And then we'll get to the point. And there. So that way it feels like it's sitting on top of our egg shape, our our Triceratops head here. And let's get that back horn as well. So we can go ahead and put that in. Let's follow this egg shape. And then I'm going to make a smile. Let's go ahead down the head. And we're going past the first leg, but not our second leg. Do not pass this leg. We have to show this leg is connected to the body. So let's go ahead and go around the oval. Put in our rectangles here, but we'll make it round on the bottom. And make a line here so it feels like it's like a dinosaur armpit. I don't know, like where it connects to the body. And let's go ahead and make the back leg, or the leg furthest from us too. Oh darn it, I'm freezing. I'll give it a moment, really, maybe a few seconds. Darn it, I'm freezing. Maybe that's why people are coming in and out. Are we okay, guys? Could you guys let me know if we're okay? Am I completely frozen, you guys? Hey, Sanaya. Oh, okay. Okay, they're both okay. I'm frozen. Oh man, why am I having all that trouble? We'll just continue, and I'll just save the video. Sorry about that, you guys. I don't know what we could do right now. All right, okay, we'll all right. Maybe we just had to wait a little bit, huh? Okay. Let's go ahead and put, ooh, my ink is blotting. All right. Let's go ahead and put in the nostril. It's just a dot. And let's draw in the eyes. So it's just a big circle to the side, and then a circle in the center. And then we fill in the circle in the center. And since we're here, let's go ahead and draw that fan shape. So you have to imagine the fan shape is behind these horns. So we're not drawing over the horns. We just kind of let it go behind. See? So let's get that fan shape. And I imagine that was good for the Triceratops' defense against carnivores. And then we'll just kind of let it arbitrarily attach right there. So just leave it right there towards the eyes. Now let's get the Triceratops tummy here. I think I want to make him or her a little more chubby on the bottom. So just because I've sketched out this line already, all that does is help me kind of put in where my lines are going to be. But it doesn't mean I'm stuck to putting where my sketch shows me. So because I want my Triceratops to be more chubby, I'm going to make my line going down here. See? So sketching is helpful that way. Okay, now for the back leg, we're not drawing this whole oval, we're just drawing from here, and we'll go down towards the rectangle, but down below we're making it rounded. That way it gives it some form. We'll go up and we'll bring it to the flanks here, and we'll leave it there. But I want you guys to make a little line over here so it feels like it's connected to the body. It's like a dinosaur armpit, leg pit. And let's get this back leg. So it's just a rectangle. And there. Now those feel like they're further back. Hey Lana, good to have you today. We have one more drawing after this. And I'm gonna save the recording, okay? So let's get this tail down, you guys. From that point, let's bring it to the leg here. And from this point, we're gonna follow it all the way to the back. And I think we'll be in good shape. There, beautiful. Whew. Oh, don't forget our little toes. So these are just curves, little arcs to kind of show our toes here. They look like elephant toes. And if we erased all of the sketch lines, this would look really good. I think it looks good anyway, but we'll wait for it to dry and we'll move on to our next drawing, shall we? So this is drawing number 2, which is our Triceratops. Another iconic dinosaur known for its defensive capabilities, such as its horns and its fan-like appendage there. Let's move our Triceratops to the side. Roar. So our first drawing was this dinosaur. Our second one was our Triceratops. And then our third one, you guys will probably guess it right away once we start. So let's put away our markers for now. Let's get our pencils back out. Let's go to the center. And in that center, we're drawing a bean again, guys. See how important the bean shape is? If you learn anything from me, it's this bean shape. Very important. All right. So you guys let everyone know I taught you guys how to draw a bean. Okay, so this bean is going to be not straight on, but a little at an angle. And see how I'm sketching it to see where I want to place my bean. So I want my bean right here. And we can sketch with more pressure once we are more sure of where we want our lines to be. So see all those different sketch lines? That was me just trying to figure out where to put the bean. Now I know where to put the bean, so that's that. Pretty simple, right? Just the bean. Yeah, Ezra, you got it. We can't draw dinosaurs without drawing the dinosaur. Okay. The king of dinosaurs. All right, let's make an egg shape for the head. And this is an egg shape turned on its side. So the base is over here and it's thinner out here. Yes, it's going to be a T-Rex. Good job. Let's make its really strong back legs. So for its back leg here, we're going to make an oval. Now I want you guys to make another oval. Oh, sorry, I'm going too fast. I'll slow down. So it's just a bean, an oval, a smaller oval, and an egg shape. Sorry, sometimes I don't know if I'm going too fast because I'm drinking coffee. Shall we continue? Okay, let's move on. So let's make a rectangle down here. And I want you guys to make an oval back here. Now another rectangle. So we're just using simple shapes to kind of build our forms. So shapes are 2D, forms are 3D, three-dimensional. It looks like it's squatting. We should draw a little toilet here. Just kidding. Okay. Shall we move on? So the T-Rex needs its little arms. And let's go ahead and do that. Let's make a little oval. And then another rectangle. Now I'll make another rectangle. Now we're going to make little fingers. Okay. And we got to make our little toes as well. So for the toes, let's just make some ovals. Let's make it really easy. Ovals, ovals. And then let's connect it to a rectangle. See? Ovals. 3 ovals. 1, 2, 3. And let's do the same for the back leg, or the leg further away from us. So it's 1 oval. And then we'll do a second one above it. And then you have to imagine the third one is behind here. Okay, so we don't really see it. Now I want you guys to make a rectangle here. And then another one here. And now 2 fingers. 1, 2. And let's go ahead and lightly color in with our pencil the leg over here, furthest away from us, as well as this arm here, just so we know which one's the back one, and which ones are the ones further away from us, and which ones are the ones closest to us. And we need our tail. So from down here, let's make a line going down. It's just like how this is just like how we made the tails earlier. So we're pretending that that's the skeleton. And then from the back, we'll carry out that line that goes to the point. And we'll do it from down here as well. So it makes it more shapely here, the tail. T-Rex. And we gotta follow the back. We bring it to our egg shape here, little curve, so we can connect our head. Let's make a dot for the nostril. And we got to make the neck here, so another curve connected to the head. And we want the T-Rex. Should the T-Rex be happy or angry or sad? I want you guys to, I guess you guys can decide what expression you want. But for the eyes, I'm going to make a really big eye, big circle, and then a circle on the side here. And then a circle within that circle. And I'll make my T-Rex kind of cute. I like this to be my default eye because it's kind of funny. And then a little smile, or we can make it have a jagged smile like a shark, so it looks kind of toothy. And that's all we need for our sketch. Yeah, it's a happy dinosaur. Maybe it ate bacon in the morning. Okay. I'm gonna put away my pencil and let's get our marker. I think I'll start from the tip of its nose. We'll go around the T-Rex's head. Behind the T-Rex's neck. And we'll go along its body. Around that bean shape, right? And we'll go along its tail. We're gonna go past this leg, okay? Because this leg is in the back. So follow along with me if you can. We're not gonna make this whole oval, we're gonna attach it. So we're leaving this part alone. Oh, that's okay, Brendan and Jordan. I'll be saving the recording anyway. Thanks for popping in. So this is our third drawing. And it's a T-Rex, the king of the dinosaurs. So let's make two. It's like a V on its side. That looks like it's like a crease. Like, you know how you see my finger? How it has a crease? That's what that is, okay? Now let's follow the line to its feet. Let's get those toes down. That's one. And then here's two. And then here's three toes. It's pretty simple, right? We don't draw the whole oval. We just kind of leave the line there. And we should give our T-Rex some claws. See? So they're just kind of like little triangle claws, right? Now let's bring this line up. we need to bring it over. Then not all the way around, we leave it right there. And then we'll draw another one of those V's so it looks like it connects to the bean, to our bean shape. See how useful a bean is? Let's get this back leg, or the leg furthest away from us, sorry. So let's go ahead, follow that down. Let's get those toes. 1, 2, and then we don't see the third one really, and then that's that. Pretty simple, right? Just went around, around, back. We're almost done. This is good practice. I'm gonna go ahead and draw my T-Rex's face. So let's get the nostril down. I'm gonna go get my big eye in. Side circle, and then a circle in the inside. Color in that inside circle. And then this T-Rex looks stoked. It's like ready for hunting, I guess. And then we'll bring the line down towards its mouth. And on that mouth, it's zigzags, zigzaggy lines. Zigzags always kind of convey danger, I think, because it feels like rough waters or jagged teeth or sharp. It has nice sharpness about it, so it feels dangerous. Now let's get the bottom of the egg shape, and let's kind of make our T-Rex have a jaw. So we'll leave that line there, but we're not going to connect the whole egg shape. Now let's bring the neck in. Let's get the torso. So we're about to do the arms. We're not going over the arms. We're gonna go on the T-Rex's shoulder here. Down the rectangle. And along the other rectangle. So we're just doing contour lines, guys. So these are just lines on the outside. And let's get these 2 little claw thingies. Now let's follow the rectangles once more, and we'll bring it towards the body. And we'll just leave it right there. We don't draw the whole oval. And since this arm is in the far back, we can continue the body there. Then we can draw in that arm in a similar way as the first arm. Pretty easy, right? When it's broken down in simple shapes. So that is our T-Rex, and that is our third drawing for today. Thank you guys for following along. And if you guys could, please color in your drawings and share them with us on this page. I hope you guys had fun drawing. Keep practicing, and we'll be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Thank you, you guys.